Okay, hey, my name is Zachariah Ghanem. Student number is 500637909. This is my reflection video. So, to answer the first question, what were the expectations coming into the class? Honestly, in my head, I was thinking about how I would pick up a lot of knowledge on like how to start a business and what like the trials and tribulations and like the problems that an entrepreneur would go through in order to kind of reach that to go through the whole process, I guess, of creating a business and sustaining a business. These were all kind of things that were in my head, and like um, getting to create the company that we did, Rookie Rye. We went through a lot of our own personal problems as a group, so I guess I got to taste that and understand a lot of that. Um, to yeah, I think that's about it. As I just was just thinking about it from a business point of view, like I was just thinking about like picking up on knowledge and learning new things and just growing my business expertise. So so like in the future, if I ever wanted to start a business, I'd have this like under my belt. That's also why I took this course, like just to have this under my belt. The second question, what was the experience in the course and with the 100 Steps program? Um, Luckily, I had a great group. I've had a bad experience in the past, but my group was super great. We worked really well, efficiently. I'm splitting up his steps every week. Honestly, after a couple, like the first couple weeks, it just became really easy because like not in terms of the work, just in terms of like splitting everything up because like everyone just started to like we had that group chemistry, you know, like everything just started to become more smooth as we dealt with each other more often. In terms of the steps of the 100 step program, there was so much great knowledge in there. Like I'm I'm actually super grateful for that program. Um, there was so much I took and so much that I even wrote down just from my own notes, just so like if I ever like created something for my own self or whatever in the future, I'd have it. Yeah, like I learned so much. Next question, what was the development throughout the course? um, I guess I can answer this in multiple ways. Development within the, like Rookie Raya or a company was super great, because we started off having like a million and one ideas, and then like Professor Sean Wise was mentioning like the best thing is to um, be a part of the target market, and that like which we are for Rookie Rye, and us as students, like we go through so many problems, and we understand as students, we understand our problems so well. So that's why we came up with Rookie Rye, and like that because we understand the problems so much. We came up with a great solution, and that was like the first step in the kind of development of the business that we created. Another like branch of development was within our group. Like in the beginning, we didn't really know each other. We didn't really like have that chemistry, and like because we were forced to do worksheets every single week and do work together every single week, and because we had such a great idea, um, we really flourished, um, from like week one to now week like 12 or 13, whatever it is. We super flourished. Like our idea is so great. We worked really hard, and now we're somewhere completely different than where we were in week one. Me personally, my development, I learned a lot. I picked up a lot of knowledge because of this course. I picked a lot of knowledge up off of Professor Sean Wise, and I'll be forever grateful for that. Um, what did I learn? I learned a lot of things. One thing is um, biggest thing was that it's the journey, and the journey that I used to think like everything, I don't know, like I would think like everything's easy, but this course taught me that it like creating a business and coming up with ideas, and working with people, and progressing a single idea, and doing all of that in order to make money, and all of this is just like it's a journey, and it's like you really have to be passionate about it, um, in order to sustain that journey, and in order to push through times of like when you feel like failing, or sorry, you feel like giving up, or and you're like close to failure. You really need to have that deep like passion and interest in whatever you're doing in order to get through that and to reach success. And I really like that. That became very clear to me throughout the semester. How was team group work? As I said before, we developed a lot as a group. Um, we didn't really have that, as I said before, we didn't have that much chemistry in the beginning, but as we kept working together, week by week by week, we just became stronger and more connected, and that allowed our business to become filled with greater ideas and more development. What could be improved? Hmm. Um, I'm gonna skip this one for now. What could be expand and share anything else that may be insightful? Honestly, other than that, I had a great time in this course. That I really like appreciate Professor Sean Wise. He was great. Every time like he spoke, I was like super paying attention in class, and I enjoyed going to that class because like um, I was always like attentive. I was never bored because like he really gets you focused and really attentive. Um, but again, like what can be improved? I don't know. Like um, honestly, okay, I'll be completely honest. With the professor, I know like he's very strict on like coming to class on time, and like his reaction to when students are late, for example, or when he calls out students that are late because they got coffee or like whatever. I don't know, like from a teacher's point of view, like I understand because like when it's time for class, it's time for class, and you need to be on time because like it's class time. But for like I know we all have our lives and stuff, but like I don't know, things happen, and for example, like if one day like you missed your train or whatever, and you walk in like say for example even just a couple minutes late, like I don't know, with the different experiences that I felt or that I experienced with the professor, like I just feel like he called out students a lot, and it made them feel super uncomfortable, and I know that teaches the student to never ever be late again, but from a student's point of view, it's super uncomfortable, and it just makes them feel like crap, like shit in front of other students. And again, I know it teaches them to never do that again, but it's just also just embarrassing and humiliating when the professor kind of just does that. And I don't know, that's what I think. And yeah, I don't know. That's what I think. But other than that, like I had a great semester. Thank you so much, professor. Thank you so much to the TAs for putting in all the hard work. Um, that's my reflection video.